Please be reminded, for the safety of the players, coaches, and officials, all spectators are not permitted on the court before, during, or after the matches. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Now let's meet the starting lineups. For our visitors, number 2, Devon Ellis. Number 5, Kevin Doty. Number 13, Sean O'Neill. Number 14, Evan Dunlap. Number 23, Jordan Flores. The Pioneers are coached by Ray Farman. And now for our Merrimack Tomahawks, number 2, Jackson Rosa. Number 3, Drew McCarthy. Number 11, David Roy. Number 22, Logan Day. And number 23, Jensen Monroe. The Tomahawks are coached by Austin Zentley and assisted by Eric Gender and Matt Fossas. Tonight's game is being officiated by Dave Swigger and William Dupus. Tonight's athletic trainer is Elliot Musso. At this time, please stand if you're able and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium for tonight's Division I boys basketball contest between the Pioneers of Trinity High School and your Merrimack Tomahawks. My name is Brian Gagnon, and joined tonight by the cameraman himself, the Assistant Media Services Coordinator for the town of Merrimack, Mr. Justin Sles. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing great, Brian. How you doing?
Doing well.
Great.
We got a great basketball game on tap. These Merrimack coming off a win last night to get to 4-5. Trinity coming in at 5-3. Both these teams looking to improve their positioning in that very crowded Division I standings, which I'm sure we will get to at some point this evening. Monroe on the tip, and a little bit of a false start there by Trinity, but they are able to get the tip, and they control possession. Jordan Torres over to Kevin Doherty. He's got the ball now for Trinity. Sean O'Neill now with it for the Pioneers. 5-3 on the season. Merrimack won this game between these two squads last year. Doherty into the paint, and a nice little floater for two. Trinity in the man-to-man defense. Jackson Rosa at the point for Merrimack. Roy kicks it across court to Logan Day. Day looking inside, gets it to Monroe, coming off a great game last night, gets his own rebound. Monroe kicks it back over to Drew McCarthy. Nice pass to Logan Day. Off glass and in.
Nice. Great effort paying off there with a bucket.
You know, never gave up on that play. Drew McCarthy with a beautiful dime right there. Day with the finish. We have a 2-2 game. This is Devon Ellis, Trinity's best player. We'll be hearing a lot from him tonight, I would presume. Logan Day is on him. 3-point bid is off the rope, and it will be out of bounds, Merrimack ball.
It's the out-of-bounds rope up there?
The out-of-bounds rope, yes.
Ah.
Kind of like the foul pole in baseball.
Yes.
Except not. David Roy draws the double team. Day swings it around to Monroe. He draws a double team. Quick rotation over to Rosa. Rosa working on Torres. McCarthy gets to Monroe. Elbow jumper is good. Jensen Monroe picking right up where he left off last night.
I wouldn't even guess the boys had a game last night. They are bringing the energy right at the top of this game, Brian.
And that's going to be the big concern as we watch this game tonight. How much energy will they have, and how deep on the bench does Austin Denton go tonight? Nice drive by Ellis on the ball fake. 3-point try here for Doherty. It's good. But Kevin Doherty looking pretty good here in the early going. He's got all 5 Trinity points, and it's a 5-4 game. Roy. Very aggressive Trinity trap. Skip pass over to Rosa. Tries to get it to Monroe, and it's tipped away by Trinity. And Doherty pulls it back out. Merrimack in their man-to-man defense. Ooh, they're going to get a blocking foul on Jensen Monroe. First foul on Jensen, first on the Tomahawks in this first quarter. Very early stages of this one. Trinity with the 5-4 lead. That try is no good. Rebounds. Oh, nice work by Ellis.
Stripped right away.
Stripped that right out of McCarthy's hands. Nice take. And Roy commits the foul. He'll get the roll. Sean O'Neal with a chance for a 3-point play. And Trinity looking to extend its lead right here. Ray Farmer, the first-year head coach of the Trinity Pioneers, taking over for Keith Bike. Had a fair amount of success over there. Foul is on Jordan Torres. Trinity looked like they were going to set up their press. Now they'll just pick up at the half court. That is the one noticeable omission from this team is one Tyler Bike. Carried that team last season. Intercepted. And Day gets it right back. Nice hustle by Logan Day. One of those glue guys on this team. McCarthy from downtown, no good. Rebound by Monroe. Nice pass to Roy. And he's going to get to the line. But I finished my thought on Logan Day. He's not going to appear a ton in the scorebook, but he drew Spalding's best player last night, Marcel Rose. He's on Devontae Ellis tonight, or Devon Ellis, excuse me, as Roy hits the free throw, and he's just all over the floor. One of those guys you love as a coach.
Absolutely.
The Trinity foul was on Sean O'Neal, his first. Roy knocks them both down, and it's 7-6. Nice play by Rosa. 2-on-2 the other way. Rosa off glass, doesn't get the roll.
Tough bounce.
Very tough bounce there, but also a tough shot. Great defense by Trinity. Trinity had the benefit of not playing last night, so they want to try to get this tempo up. Nice move by Ellis. Piece of cake there. He gets right to the lane. Trinity with a 3-point lead. Roy inside to McCarthy. Oh, he had Day on the baseline, but it turned over. Nice work here by Doherty, and Trinity will slow it down, set it up in the half court. 3-point try is good from the corner. Evan Dunker with the basketball name of the century.
Agreed.
And a great three-pointer. Puts Trinity up 12-6 with 3:26 to go in this first period.
Well, thank you for watching tonight's event on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas or Justin at merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov.
Our second game of back-to-backs here this week. No games this Friday night, as Merrimack will have the bye.
First one in a while.
I believe it is, yeah. And then we'll be back next week. A couple of more big boys games next week. Londonderry in the house next Tuesday. And Manchester Central next Friday.
Wow, that's going to be
so it should be a lot of fun.
Going to be a fun week for basketball. Hope you tune in.
This is the first time I think we've had Trinity on. We've been scheduled to cover them the last 2 seasons. And both games got snowed out and moved to Saturdays. So unfortunately, we were unable to cover those games. But we have them here tonight. 3-point try for Flera.
Good look.
Puts it down. Mike Flera continues his hot hand from last night.
Audience loving that one.
Yes, sir. This is Sean O'Neill with the basketball, guarded by Flera, 13 on 13. Very unlucky matchup here. Ellis, guarded by Logan Day. Nice work by Day to beat him to the spot. Forces a tough shot. And that's one of those plays, once again, you're not going to see it in the scorebook, but that was a heck of a defensive effort.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian.
And speaking of effort, these players are all over the floor, and we get a jump ball. It will be Merrimack ball.
Loving the energy here, Brian. It's
Lots
fun.
of energy.
It's just fun.
12-9 game. Of course, Merrimack's game last night, they won by, I think it was 16, but it really wasn't one of those games you felt comfortable about until about the halfway point of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely not.
And they played hard in that game for sure. Oh, nice bounce pass down low. That was Doherty to number 23, Jordan Torres.
Just too easy once it gets there.
Drew the defense and made a beautiful pass. Monroe thought about the three there, gets it to Roy. Roy, little extra pass, kicks it now to Flera for three. Got it! Mike Flera, 2 for 2 from downtown. And he's going to get the foul there. Flera last night had 3 3-pointers in that game, total of 10 points.
Nice.
He's got 6 already tonight. And he's one of those players that can heat up in a hurry. So Doherty hits his first. He's got 6. And the second one up and good. Doherty knocks both down. It is 16-12 Trinity with about 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Nice tip by Ellis. If you're going to trap like the way Trinity does, you better have good defense on the weak side, the back of the trap, and that's what Ellis just did right there. Nice tip to knock that away. Roy with the basketball. Nice crossover. Kicks it over to Flera. Corner 3 is going to be short. Rebound by Monroe. Easy 2. And we got a 16-14 game. This is Devon Ellis. They've kept him off the scoreboard so far, just 2 points. But Doherty picking up the slack for Trinity and the other teammates. Nice play by Monroe on the strip. There's the trap, and we're going to get a foul. It looks like on O'Neill. That might be his second. It is. Third team foul on Trinity, and that's going to bring Derek Arilla off the bench. for O'Neill. He'll play the guard position now. 16-14, Trinity. High-flying first period between these two schools. Logan Day looking for help. Gets it. Monroe, the handoff to Johnson. Now Flera from the corner. Back over to Johnson. Johnson working on number 3, Derek Arilla. Nice move by Johnson. We are tied at 16. Nice little run here by the Tomahawks. It's a 10-4 run. Ooh, almost a travel there by Doherty. Ellis maybe looking for the last shot here.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Brian.
Got 9 seconds left in the quarter. Ellis, Dave might have got away with a foul there. Big shot by Ellis. Oh, that was a very tough shot. I don't know how he got that off with Day right in his face like that. But the first quarter, everything that it has lived up to, the hype lived up to. And it's 16-16 at the end of 1 here in Merrimack.
Enjoying the game? Check out more MHS sports action. Download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
I think what I meant to say there, Justin, was this game is living up to the hype.
Yes, yeah.
I couldn't quite get that out.
I knew what you meant.
Struggling tonight, but that's okay.
Student section out there tonight. Got the cheer squad as well.
Absolutely.
Is that the cheer squad's first appearance here?
I believe it is. Yeah. And lots of media here tonight as well. This game gets some coverage.
Yes.
Always a good game when these two get together. Trinity, always a very solid program. You could say they're having a down year at 5-3 this year, and they were 9-9 a season ago, but played an absolutely epic quarterfinal game against Bedford. And catch that one on YouTube. That if you want to watch a basketball game. Those two teams put on a show last March. I think it went to double overtime.
Oh, wow.
Both teams were in the 90s.
You're kidding me.
It was a shootout. Bedford came back, I believe, from about 25 down.
Wow.
Tremendous game.
Must have been a real heartbreaker for Trinity, for sure.
No question. And speaking of breaking hearts, Kevin Doherty continues to break the Tomahawks' heart. Big 3 right there. And a 19-16 Trinity lead.
Incredible segue there, Brian.
Thank you. Almost professional. Flera draws the quick double team and a traveling violation. Well, you can see what Trinity's goal is on defense. They are double teaming the ball at every opportunity.
Can't say that it's not working.
And Spalding, we saw a lot of that from Spalding last night, but Trinity, like I mentioned, the weak side defense from Trinity has been much better so far. Tomahawks last night really able to expose Spalding's pressure, especially late in that game. How about a charge take for Mikey Flera?
How about it, Brian?
Doing the dirty work. And now Trinity will extend here, as we kind of figured, a 1-2-1-1 press. And you see how quickly the back defender there, number 4, Connor Bishop, got to that pass. That's the whole key. Johnson for Merrimack, over to Flera. Flera looking for the cutter, couldn't find him. Roy gets a screen from Schmidt. He goes the other way. And now a tough pass by Roy. As Connor Bishop with it now, he gets it over to Elia. Now 3-point try is way off the mark by Gregory Aline. Jamar Gregory Aline. Flera looking for the big fella, Mike Schmidt, or Matt Schmidt. I believe Mike's his brother. Three-point try, just off the mark. I thought that might have bounced back in. Doherty continues to play very, very well for Trinity. Oh, what a move by Derek Arilla. Oh, you just tip your cap on that one, folks. There is nothing you can do. 21-16 Pioneers. Johnson, his two, no good. Nice rebound by Day. And we get a foul. That's going to be on Arilla. Second team foul of the quarter for the Trinity Pioneers. So we have a basketball player named Dunker and a player on Trinity named Bishop. How about that? Nothing gets by me.
I wouldn't believe you unless I could see the sheet right there, Brian.
You know? Rosa for three, and it's no good. Rebound by Logan Day again. Flera thought about it.
These offensive rebounds they're really paying off here.
Absolutely. That was the story of last night.
That was the jinx right there by me.
Bishop for three, and Trinity extends their lead to 8. Rosa waiting for that trap. Now he gets it to Johnson. Johnson, spinorama. Now Schmidt in the corner. Gets it right back. Nice bounce pass to Logan Day, and he missed the layup. I think Day thought he was going to get fouled there. Put a little extra on it. Nice dish by Ellis. And a traveling violation. Well, here's the star of last night, Mr. Zach Razawi. He had 6 points in about 30 seconds last night.
That was right towards the end of the game, is that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brought the house down.
I kept having hit that replay button.
Oh, it was tremendous. Nice job by the Tomahawks breaking the pressure. Johnson traveled. I was just about to say, I think he got away with the travel there, but he did not.
But maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Wishful thinking on my part. Trinity on a 8-0 run here. They lead it 24-16 in this second quarter. Battle of some contending boys teams here in Division I. Trinity's certainly a contender. Merrimack wants to get in that discussion with a win tonight.
What'd you say their record is right now, Brian?
Currently
after the win,
4-5.
4-5. Okay.
But their wins against North and Keene, very, very impressive. Spalding, nice, did what they had to last night. And we got a jump ball. And it will be Merrimack ball, I believe. We'll break down some of that Division I mess at halftime for sure.
Yeah, you kept mentioning the word log jam, so.
I think that just about sums it up, as Merrimack will take a timeout here, try to get things sorted out with 4:11 to go in the second quarter. 24-16 Trinity.
You know, Brian, Merrimack TV has been recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public education and government programming. You can stay connected with Merrimack TV and follow us at facebook.com/Merrimack TV. Why wouldn't you want to do that, you know?
And, another thing you need to do if you're a fan of Merrimack TV.
I'm going to try and get – I couldn't even guess what you're going to say right now, Brian. Go ahead. What do you think?
You need to download our app.
Yeah. Yes.
You must download the Merrimack TV app. A must-have from your app store or your, what do you call it, iOS?
Yep.
I'm not one of those Apple people, so I don't know.
iOS, on Android, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, anywhere you can get the app.
I'm one of those Android guys. You know, the green bubble.
Yes,
Nice take by Monroe off the inbounds play.
that green bubble man on the chat.
That's right. And proud. This is number 5, Kevin Doherty. And that shot is no good. Merrimack flying up the floor. Monroe to Flera. 3 is no good. And they get Rizzowi for a foul.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, apparently they're going to say he held him. Rizzowi, a very aggressive player. We saw that last night for sure. Trinity with a 6-point lead. Here is Jordan Torres for the Pioneers. Over to Arilla. Now Gregory Aline. Stolen by Monroe. Merrimack's defense continuing to apply the pressure. Johnson kicks it back to Monroe. Monroe's going to try a 2, and he gets the roll.
Nice.
24-20, out of bounds, Merrimack ball. Tomahawks, every time Trinity has tried to break away here, they've had leads of 6 and 8. Merrimack cutting it down.
Back down to 4.
All about ball movement here for the Tomahawks. Beat that press. Monroe, floater for 2 is no good. I think he got a little tied up there with his timing. Wasn't sure if he wanted to shoot it or not. But Devon Ellis with 2 points right now.
That's surprising.
And he turns it over right there. They're doing a great job taking him out of the game. Rosa is blocked out of bounds. You know, if you're Austin Denton, you got to be thinking anybody but Ellis beat us, and Doherty is doing that right now for Trinity. He's got 10 of their points. 10 of their 24. Trinity now showing a little 2-3 zone.
Boy, they jump stifling the Tomahawks right now.
Every single pass. Oh, great passing by Trinity. Oh, he missed the layup. Johnson commits the foul. Trinity gets to every pass. They're not going to let you catch the ball. Be comfortable. And number 14, Evan Dunker at the line. And he'll hit the first.
Student section looking surprisingly stoic right now with Trinity shooting towards them.
I was just thinking the same thing. Very interesting.
Must be recovering from last night's win.
I think so. Rosa trailing the play, gets it over to McCarthy. Nice move by Drew McCarthy, and the foul!
Spin.
And the Drews rain down.
Here come the Drews.
The Drew Birds. 26-22. Well, that was a really strong move by Drew McCarthy. He was not going to be denied on that one. As the Trinity foul is on Connor Bishop. 3-point play for McCarthy. 26-23. Merrimack hanging around here. Ellis gets the double team. Monroe guarding number 14, Evan Dunker, and it's thrown out of bounds. The Tomahawks defense doing a great job.
Absolutely, just disrupting that timing on the bounce pass, and Tomahawks come up with it.
Ooh, Monroe almost traveled there. Johnson Looking for an open man. He gets it to McCarthy. Now back to Johnson. Inside, Monroe. Goes up strong off the backboard and in. 10 points for Jensen Monroe. And we have a 1-point game. Student section has come alive here, and Ellis gets fouled by Flera.
And a little bonus shot.
So Ellis will be at the line now shooting a pair. Second on Mike Flera, third on the team. And Logan Day will be back into the game for Merrimack. Devon Ellis at the line, shooting 2. He'll miss the first. Well, I guess they're not going to put Day in. Maybe they want Flera's offense. And the second is no good for Ellis. Wow. Merrimack a chance here to take the lead. And we've got a foul. Johnson got hammered on that one. So it'll be Devon Ellis, the foul. So 4 fouls now on Trinity. Under a minute to go in this second quarter. Merrimack trying to take the lead here. Monroe for 2. Put it on the board.
Back on top.
Tomahawks up by 1, 27-26. Now David Roy trying to get the bench going. Oh, they get Flera for the foul, and the student section disagrees.
They certainly do.
So that's the risk you take by not taking Flera out of the game. He picks up his third. And the first shot, no good.
Wow.
Ellis 0 for 3 from the line. Very interesting. And Ellis hits that one. I guess that was the reverse Gagnon jinx.
There it is. It had to happen at some point.
27-27. What a first half between these two teams. Nice effort by Monroe. Keeps it alive. And Johnson couldn't get enough mustard on that pass. O'Neal for 2. No good. Gets the rebound somehow. And it's no good. Rosa with the rebound. 13 seconds left in the first half. We're down to 10. Monroe. Little jump stop. Puts it off the glass and in. Jensen Monroe is taking over. And the Tomahawks with a 29-27 halftime lead. Monroe with 14. 10 in the second quarter, picking up right where he left off last evening. So Merrimack up by 2 in what I would certainly call a very important game tonight. And we mentioned last night Merrimack really needing to win 3 of these, the 4-game homestand. Really needed to win 3 of them. With everything so tight in Division I. And they got the one last night, and they're right here, 2-point lead now at halftime.
Yeah, and they gotta feel good about going in with the lead at halftime there. They were down by quite a bit, but they've kept it close the whole game. Anytime there was a deficit growing, just come right back. And what do we have going on here tonight, Brian?
We are going to have Chuck-a-Duck, Justin.
You're kidding me.
So the target is going to go in the middle of the floor here. The goal is to get your rubber ducky as close as you can. Actually, it's not going to be the paper now. So no target tonight. They're trying to get to the center of the M. And here we go. It's Chuck-a-Duck time here in Merrimack. Oh, we got one very close to the middle. Couple. That pink one looks really close. We may have to get the ruler out for this one. This is, oh my goodness. The pink one, I think, within inches. Oh, get the measuring tape. We gotta audit these results after.
Did she? She's picked the winner. Is she just checking names now?
She may be checking names, I believe. I think it's that pink duck right there in the middle. Mark Roy coming over to offer his assistance, and we have a winner, folks.
Nice.
So this is obviously a take on the. I don't know if you remember the Manchester Monarchs hockey team. They used to do Chuck a Puck.
Yes,
back in the day.
absolutely. That was always a good time. I was never once close on any of those.
So,
I don't think I came anywhere close to even like the outer middle circle there.
I have won twice in my life.
You're
on these
kidding
things,
me.
And it was in the same game.
No way.
So Fisher Cats game, they give you the tennis balls
Yes.
to throw at the end of the game.
Okay.
And, I won a Puritan Backroom gift certificate and a Stonebridge Country Club gift card.
Wow.
In the same game, and I have never been close otherwise in my entire life.
Speaking of Chuck a Duck, you were one lucky duck by the sounds of it. So quack, quack, quack to you, Brian.
Thank you.
That's phenomenal.
One of the highlights of my life.
It sounds like a top 10 moment there.
Absolutely.
All right, Brian. What am I going to pitch to you this time here? Actually, let me enlighten you with some information about Merrimack TV itself. You know, the town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV, Brian. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers in Merrimack. The town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. That's, of course, in the west wing of Town Hall. Our 4 cable channels reach over 8,000 homes. We're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice. And Brian, you know, I just mentioned that community TV facility that is, upstairs, West Wing, Town Hall, 6 Babusick Lake Road. You know, we do have meetings up there, town council, zoning board, school board, all the heavy hitters. You can always come up there and join them while we're recording or broadcasting. If you'd like to see the community studio, you can stop on by. Just reach out to me or myself or Nicholas at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. And we could set up a time you can see what we have to offer there. If you are a Merrimack resident, it is, of course, free to use to you. For the most part, our community broadcasters are our community contributors. They come in and they mostly do talk show style stuff. So they show up with a guest, and staff at Merrimack TV runs the cameras. They set up the audio. They'll do some graphic stuff, but anyone that wants to offer graphics for their show, they're free to do that. You want to make a little intro for your show, send it over to us. But we'd love to have you, pop in and just see what we have to offer there. We also have equipment you could take out as well. We just ask that any of the equipment used, you can provide us with some sort of programming we can broadcast on Merrimack TV. So all free to use.
I think that's fair.
It is. It doesn't get much more fair than that, I would say. So we encourage you to come check it out sometime if you like to. You don't have to, we're not holding your feet to the fire. You come check it out. You have to do a show, and we're not saying that. You can just come see what we have to offer. Maybe even just come up to see where the meeting rooms are. Come participate in local government. That's always a heck of a time. So
yeah.
6 Babusick Lake Road. If you're going to register your car, we're actually in the opposite building to that, up the stairs.
Go say hi to Justin.
Go say hi to myself and Nicholas.
That's right.
Grace is up there as well, our media assistant. So we're always a good time. Always happy to have visitors. So
yeah, excellent.
Come on by. All right, Brian, did you want to illuminate us on kind of what's going on in Division 1 here? Is that even possible?
I don't know if it's possible.
I don't know.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
As I mentioned last night, there is just a logjam in Division 1. We got 13 teams right now with records of 500 or better.
Okay.
Which 13 of the 22 teams, more than half the teams are 500 or better. So
Wow, okay.
it's insane right now. And there are 13 games separated. 13 teams separated by only 2 games. in the
Oh, okay.
standings.
All right,
So
yeah. So I guess logjam is probably the best way to put it.
It's insane. Nashua South right now is at 7-3, and Merrimack was 4-5. Right now 4-5. So you got a bunch of 5-loss teams. Only 2 games in the loss column behind South, who's in 3rd place right now. Merrimack, coming into last night, was in 16th place. They wouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Right.
And they're 2 games behind South, which is
Mind-blowing?
Absolutely mind-blowing.
It is. That's insane.
But what I tried to do today was sort of rank the quality of wins and try to come up with some decent teams out of this middle pack. Who's the best of this middle pack
Okay.
of teams?
I'd be interested to hear your take, Brian.
To me, Merrimack is right in the middle here. They have wins against North and Keene, who have both won 5 games, both quality teams. So that's kind of raising their quality of wins a little bit. I got them at 11th right now in the power rankings.
Okay.
A win tonight would go a long ways because I got Trinity at 7th at 5-3. Trinity has beaten Concord, Keene, Memorial, Windham, and Spalding.
Okay.
So, Trinity has common wins against Keene and Spalding. Merrimack has beaten both of those teams, but Memorial came in here and beat Merrimack as well. So,
Yep.
that was a great game right before Christmas.
A little holiday treat.
And I'm looking at this. I don't know if Portsmouth is as good as their 7-1 record says it is. Their wins against Alvern, Londonderry, Central Salem, Merrimack, BG Concords. They've beaten a lot of the lower teams. Merrimack gave them a great run.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know. It's Bedford, Pinkerton, and everybody else. And even Pinkerton, I want to see them against Bedford because, a couple of their wins, they've beaten a couple winless teams, and it's kind of bringing down, I think, their 9-0 record a little bit. But they are still 9-0.
Nothing to sneeze at, I would say.
But they play Bedford in a couple of weeks. That's going to be the game of the year, both boys and girls. They are the top 2 teams, and it's everybody else.
Is that Brian Gagnon's game of the year?
It's going
you
to
would
be
say?
No question, game of the year.
It's like a double star in the on the calendar there.
No question about it. That's my take on Division I right now. I think Merrimack's literally right in the middle of all these teams. But a win tonight, I think, gets them in that discussion maybe the next year. And more importantly, we get them to 5-5 on the season. And this bench is fired up, folks. We are Merrimack is out here. I don't know where Trinity is. Probably getting an earful from head coach Ray Farmer. As they've come here on the road and are trailing 29-27 after the first half of play.
And they did allow the Tomahawks to shrink down their seemingly growing deficits there.
Yes.
A couple times. They were really putting the screws to the Tomahawks, and Tomahawks answered right back, keeping the energy up, keeping the game fun. It's fun to watch with the Tomahawks out here just giving it their all, sticking with plays, driving to the basket, trying to make those hard baskets. And I think we're in for a fun second half, Brian.
If Trinity decides to come out for the second half, don't know where they are. Somebody may want to alert Coach Ray Farmer and his Pioneers. The second half is ready to start. And we'll see what happens. I'm very curious to know if the refs are ready and one team is ready. Why not get started?
Yeah, I bet the Tomahawks would win the jump ball. Or there's no jump ball at the half, I assume.
No. It would be whoever's got the possession arrow, and I believe it's going to be Trinity ball to start the half.
Are they? Where the heck are they?
That is the question.
Trinity coach's watch must have gone on the fritz.
Maybe enjoying a nice dinner.
Picking something up at the snack table.
Yeah. Oh, here they are. So much for that. Right, now the refs are ready. They can get these guys out here. And we are just about ready for the start now of the third quarter right here in Merrimack.
Which I'm talking up to be a banner second half here. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be close.
We had, speaking of close, 5 lead changes and 3 ties in the first half.
Haven't seen that many lead changes since the Bills-Chiefs game on Sunday evening.
What a tremendous game. Coach Farmer having a laugh with the officials. Wait, what, you waiting for me? And we're ready to go.
But we've been ready to go, Brian.
So, we're always ready.
Now everyone's ready to go.
29-27 Merrimack as Ellis has woken up. Takes that right to the hole. We're tied at 29. Drew McCarthy for 3. No.
Good look. Just could not sink it.
That's a really good look. No problem with that shot. Here is Dunker. Offensive foul. And who else? Logan Day taking the charge. Well, don't go away, folks, because I have a feeling this game is going right down to the wire. Rosa to David Roy. Roy did not play a lot in that first half. McCarthy back to Roy. Roy draws that double team. He's able to dribble out of it. McCarthy works in, and that one's out of bounds. They're going to say it was not touched. And Trinity's going to push it right up the floor. Torres is fouled on the floor.
Very aggressive right out of the gate here with Trinity just driving the ball.
Yeah, I have a feeling there might have been some words exchanged at halftime about their effort level. Not that it was bad, but you got to match what the Tomahawks are bringing here.
Absolutely.
And that man right there was MIA in the first half, and he's back. First 4 points for Trinity. Oh, and a steal and a block by Drew McCarthy. Jump ball. How about that play from McCarthy?
Wow, Brian.
Even got a hand from Ray Farmer, the Trinity coach.
Yep.
That's a heck of a play by Drew McCarthy. That will make any coach happy, I'll tell you right now. Roy, guarded by Dunker, uses the jab step, now a little ball fake. Gets it over to Monroe for 3, and that's off the mark. 3 is not really Jensen's game. Oh, Trinity coming out flying to start this second half. They've scored all 6 points to start the half. Rosa, guarded by O'Neal. Great defense by Trinity. And a jump ball. It'll be Trinity ball. Like somebody flipped a switch on this Trinity team. They are using their speed and their athleticism to their advantage here in this second half. Look at this, right to the rack. Ellis couldn't get it, and that's going to be out of bounds to Merrimack ball.
They must have been taking that extra minute or two to finish up a couple bowls of Wheaties or something out back, sipping that Gatorade. I don't know what the heck.
So, some Red Bull, something. They are supercharged right now. Remember the drink Surge from the 90s?
Of course I remember that.
Tremendous. It's like they had a...
You're using tremendous to describe it? Were you a fan?
Oh, big time.
Okay, all right. I could see that.
Here is number 23, Jordan Torres, tries to go baseline. Nice defense by Flera. Doherty, guarded by Day. They switch Day on to Doherty now. And, of course, he was the big scorer in that first half for Trinity. 3-point try for O'Neal. No good. Rebound, Logan Day. Tomahawks look to run. Roy for 2. No good. He's off the mark. Loose ball goes to Ellis. Corner 3 for Dunker. Way off the mark. And Tomahawks have numbers. They turn it over. Dunker dumps it off to O'Neal. 2 in the foul. Has this been a game of runs or what?
It seems like it's all it's been, Brian.
Another 8-0 run for Trinity. And they are now up by 6. One team goes on a run. One team goes on a run. The other team answers.
Hope the Tomahawks are stretching out for a run here themselves.
Yep. Just about due for a Tomahawks run here. 35-29. Monroe needs a cutter. He has Roy right behind him. Johnson tipped away by Ellis.
This Trinity defense now here in the second half is absolutely stifling the Tomahawks.
Oh, Ellis pushes off. Ooh, they get Roy for a block. Holy smokes. Wow. So Roy's third. And Trinity will get the ball back here. 3 team fouls now on Merrimack.
Only halfway through this third quarter.
Tomahawks really need a stop. And Doherty knocks one down. Tough foul in the backcourt there for Dunker. That's his second, team's second. 10-0 run to open the second half for the Pioneers. They look like a different team. Backdoor cut. Nate Johnson to Monroe for 2. So Merrimack finally answers 37-31. There's a steal. Roy pushes the issue. Almost throws it out. Nice save by Monroe. And Merrimack will start their offense. Roy, little Euro step, and he's rejected.
Wow.
By Jordan Torres. Hello. Here's where the Tomahawks have been really good the last couple of nights, coming off inbounds plays. They had some easy baskets last night. They could really use one here. Down 6. Ryan Elliott getting his first action. Ooh, and a tough pass by Johnson. O'Neal lays it in for 2.
Easy peasy right there.
Sean O'Neal has 6. Trinity with an 8-point lead. Day able to keep his dribble. Monroe for 2. Got it.
Nice look.
Jensen Monroe with 18 for the second straight night. Foul on Mikey Flera. That's going to be 4. Oh, it's 3 on Mike. Sorry. My count is off. 39-33 Trinity here in this third quarter. Offensive foul on Evan Dunker. Flera takes that charge. I think that's the second time he's done that.
Wow.
Tonight. Well, that's gutsy with 3 fouls. That call can go either way. Johnson gets the pick from Elliott. Pass over to Day, looking for Elliott inside, couldn't get it to him. Now Johnson Nice look for Monroe, and he couldn't finish. Monroe gets his own rebound. 2 and the foul! Jensen Monroe! 39-35. Monroe chance to put a 3-point play on the board.
Crowd lit back up here.
Well, we mentioned the game of runs. Tomahawks answering. This would cut it to 3 if he can knock this down. 20 points for Jensen Monroe, his season high. Make it 21. He is on fire, 39-36. Merrimack down by 3. Like how he smoothed that one out.
Absolutely.
And, almost an answer right there for Kevin Doherty. He's going to shoot a pair. Foul is on Nate Johnson. That is his second and the team's 5th, which will put Trinity in the bonus.
Ay.
So Trinity will shoot 2 the rest of the quarter on every foul. I'd say Jensen Monroe probably an early favorite again for player of the game.
I'd agree with that, Brian.
Plenty to go in this one, though. Flera looking for Johnson, and they throw it away. Trinity just doesn't let you get a good pass. Ever.
They're not going to let it happen.
You work for everything. O'Neal, tough J, knocks it down. He's got 8, 6 in the quarter for Sean O'Neal. And Trinity up by 5. Day, baseline drive, kicks it back to Monroe. Monroe draws the double team, puts it up off glass. Offensive foul. No. Wow.
The way he cut through that double team and went to the hoop, though.
They're going to, so credit the Trinity defender there. I did not see who it was. Now that's 4 fouls on Jensen.
Yikes.
Oh, that hurts. That's a turning point in this game. Remember that call. And Johnson gets tied up there with Doherty. Doherty's going to shoot 2. Trinity tonight from the line is only 5 of 11. Doherty's got a pair here. Boy, that call hurts on a number of levels. You had Jensen cooking. Now he's got 4 fouls. Next foul, he's out of the game. And he's got 21 points. 21 of your 36 points.
Yeah, yikes. That is
Flera wide open.
Concerning.
Oh, what hustle by Ellis. Getting back and forcing a miss by Flera. 3 is no good. Rebound by Elliott. 43-36. Devon Ellis with one of those tremendous plays right there for Trinity. Nice defense by Gregory Elaine. Oh, my goodness. What a job by Jamar Gregory Elaine. O'Neal kicks it out. 3-point try for Bishop. Nothing but air. And it's out of bounds. Rosa back in the game. Very tame student section tonight.
They really are keeping it keeping the lid on it tonight.
I expected a very loud student section tonight, but
I think if the Tomahawks here can tie it back up at some point before the end of the game here, I think the lid might actually come off the student section.
I agree.
Keeping it conservative.
Boy, this Trinity defense responding in a big, big way in this third quarter. They allowed 29 first half points to the Tomahawks. They've only allowed 7 in the third, all by Jensen Monroe, who is now out with 4 fouls. Great cut by Roy, and he draws the foul. It'll be on Bishop. That's the 5th foul of the quarter for Trinity. Not going to much matter. Only 7 seconds left in the third quarter, and under the new rules, the fouls will reset in the 4th. Big stick here for Roy.
Yes.
If you can hit another one here, cut it down to 5. Might be a little momentum boost for the Tomahawks. And he knocks it down. A couple of big free throws for David Roy. 5 seconds to go. Doherty puts it up. Couldn't hit it. Well, as we mentioned at the end of the first half, this is, or as I tried to mention at the end of the first half, this is living up to the hype. 43-38. Trinity out in front by 5.
Enjoying the game? Check out more MHS sports action. Download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
Well, I think they woke a sleeping giant in Devon Ellis. He came out with a ton of energy in that third quarter.
That whole Trinity team came out with a whole bunch of energy that third quarter, Brian. So we'll see if they can keep up the pace, see if the Tomahawks have a little bit of an answer for the stifling defense that Trinity's bringing to the floor.
Yeah, it's really been something. Like I said, you know, they jump every single pass, and the ball handler has at least one, if not 2 people right in his face from the second he catches the ball. And they rotate beautifully. I mean, this team is very, very well coached. You can see that.
Yes.
And Tomahawks have really hung in there. Speaking of, well-coached team. Jackson Rosa with it for Merrimack. Right up on him. I mean, they give him no space. Rosa gets an open look. Shot is no good. Rebound by Ellis. Trinity by 5. 7.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Jensen Monroe, 21 points tonight. He is out right now with 4 fouls. We'll see when they decide to bring him back in. And a blocking foul on Flera. So now that is 4 on Mikey.
Things are really getting a little precarious here at the very top of the fourth quarter, Brian.
This is Gregory Elaine. Oh, little move right around Flera for 2.
No dispute there on that one.
Nope. Easy peasy, as I believe you said earlier.
Yes.
Oh, great play right in front of us. 2 in the foul.
Man.
That was Derek Arilla. He's going to go for the 3-point play, but that play was Connor Bishop right in front of us. That ball was about to hit the line. Bishop hit the floor, and just a little tip to Arilla, and that kept it alive, and he draws the hoop and the harm. Chance for a double-digit lead here for the Pioneers. And he missed it. Rebound by Bishop. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. 49-38 Bishop doing work. Roy misses the layup. And it's going to be out of bounds to Trinity. The ref might have been blocked on that one. But no fight from the Tomahawks. They trail by 11. Second half has been all Trinity. But this one's not over yet. Oh, what a spin move by Ellis. Are you kidding?
Goodness, Brian. Wow.
Wow. 51-38. And Monroe loses it. Here comes Trinity. The dish to Bishop. Blocked by Johnson. All of the energy in this building right now is to my right on the Trinity Pioneers bench. 51-38. What a spin move by Devon Ellis. That was special. 51-38. The Tomahawks right now are in trouble.
They are.
And
got a couple big players sitting on 4 fouls right now, Brian, right?
Yes. In fact, the players sitting on 4 fouls, Jensen Monroe with 21, Mike Flera with 6, so they have 29 of your 38 points.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My gosh, 27 of your 38 points. Would you believe I'm in finance?
You know what, Brian? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt right now, and I will believe you.
I work with numbers for a living and can add 21 and 6. So that is scary.
Doing great, Brian. Better than I could do.
Oh,
Can't
my
do stuff
goodness.
off the cuff like that, you know?
That is tonight's lesson. 21 plus 6 is not 29. 51-38. That is a 13-point lead for Trinity.
Yes.
Did that one in my head.
Great.
And it will be Trinity ball. Derek Arilla has given them a ton of energy off the bench.
Tomahawks due for a run here, Brian.
They are very due. A little bit smaller lineup out there. Looks like Monroe is the biggest player out there right now. But he's got 4 guards. Johnson, Day, Roy, and Flera. They're trying to match that Trinity speed and athleticism. There's the trap by Tomahawks. Ellis got away with one there. Long 3 is no good. Ball is tipped. Still loose. And somehow Ellis came away with that. Ellis from the corner. And he's going to pull it out. And there's the ball trap. Bishop kicks it back out. Now Ellis will reset for Trinity. Here come the Tomahawks. That might be the break they needed. And Flera traveled.
Man. And, you know, that Trinity team they're happy to pass that ball around until they got a really good look. Just trying to wind down the clock.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people arguing for the shot clock in New Hampshire. This would be the reason why.
What's your opinion on that, Brian?
I am pro shot clock. Would travel. I'm pro shot clock. I feel like too many of these games at the end, you can sit on the ball for 5 minutes if you wanted,
yep.
6 minutes. 35-second clock, you can't do that. And it changes the strategy completely. Johnson to Flera for 3. No good. Rebound, Jensen Monroe. Puts it up and in. 23 for Monroe. 51-40. Here's the trap by the Tomahawks. Ellis out of control and a traveling violation. So they get the turnover. Another basket here could make things interesting.
I think a basket here could really start to shift the momentum back in the Tomahawks' favor.
But again, here's where Merrimack played last night. Might be feeling it a little bit.
Yes.
Flera for 2, no good. And the rebound to Bishop. That was a big shot there. O'Neal guarded by Day. Here's the jump. Ellis, nice look for Dunker. On the baseline, Evan Dunker with 7. Trinity by 13. Johnson almost traveled. Roy to Johnson for 3. No good.
Oh, man.
And they can't get a shot to fall right now. Day all over the floor. And Doherty is stuffed by Johnson, but right there is number 14, Evan Dunker, for the 2.
Great effort, but he had backup right there.
That's why you never give up on the play. Monroe is fouled. And I believe that's on O'Neal. And no, it's Dunker. He has 4 for Trinity. Trinity with a 15-point lead. They have taken control in this second half.
It's their largest lead of the game right now, Brian.
Absolutely, yes. Look at this defense. Nice pass to Dunker. 4-2. Evan Dunker scored the last 6 for Trinity. And we got a foul on Bishop. So it looks like Trinity is going to come out of here with a W tonight. Up by 17 with 3:41 to go. They've allowed only 11 points, make it 13.
Nice drive to the basket there.
And David Roy is hurt. David Roy is hurt. He is grabbing his knee. And I don't know, he must have banged knees or something going up. We got the 2 points, and Trinity, like as we mentioned, only allowing 13 points so far in this second half.
Unreal.
And they have scored on their side 30. So they have they were trailing at halftime 29-27, and I think there was a fiery speech at halftime as they took a little extra time coming back from the locker room, and the Pioneers have responded with a 30-13 second half. Very, very impressive.
No doubt, Brian. And you could see it on just right out of the gate, the very beginning of that second half. It was, like you said, it looked like they had just flipped the switch. And we got David a little wincing as he's kind of helped off the court here, so that's a little concerning for the Tomahawks. You don't like to see anyone getting hurt here.
And also not putting any weight on that knee, which, not the best. So we hope David is all right. And entering the game for him is number 5, Noah Morrison. Got some action last night as well. Merrimack's going to extend the press here. A little 2-2-1. Trinity trying to get it over here. They do. Ellis, baseline drive. Monroe had to be careful there. And a traveling violation. I'll give the Tomahawks. You guys say this ain't over yet. Morrison guarded by O'Neal. Monroe right back to Morrison for 2, and it's no good.
Oh, man, Brian.
Just rushed it a little bit. Wide open is Ellis for 2. And that's pretty much going to do it, I think. Three-point try, Monroe, no good. And the rebounds to Trinity. It's going to be a foul on Ellis. That is his third, team's third. Monroe. Oh, he nearly got the aim one. Jensen having a career night for the Tomahawks. And he has established himself the last couple of nights as probably their go-to guy here. That's the one thing the Tomahawks have not had all season is really the go-to alpha player. Jensen has been that the last 2 nights, without question. 23 now, I believe, for Monroe. Might be 25. I'm going to add that up. I believe it is 25 points for Jensen Monroe. Trinity with the ball now. Dunker gets it out to Ellis. They got to extend the pressure. Ellis drives. Bounce pass to Dunker. Very nicely done. Evan Dunker having a heck of a fourth quarter.
Beautiful pass there.
Dunker with 8. Monroe, spinorama, kicks it over to Day for 3. Big one. Logan Day with the triple. 61-47. Nice steal by Day, keeps it alive. Flera. Somehow, they got a block on that. Oh my goodness. Wow. And they get the roll. When it's your night, it's your night. I don't know who to credit with that block. I'd have to go back and look at that, but that was a heck of a defensive play. Monroe. Back to Flera. Long 3.
Really long 3 on that one.
Hello, Mike. With the 3-pointer. From the parking lot. 63-50. Here's O'Neal, right to the basket. Baseline pass. Oh, my goodness. Jamar, Gregory, Aline.
Just like see the chemistry there, the Trinity team.
Same play 2 times in a row by 4 different players.
Think they practice that much?
I think a little bit. We got a jump ball.
Ooh.
And it'll be Trinity ball.
Grabbing in his mouth there a little bit.
Might have taken an inadvertent elbow or arm there. All right, let's see if they do this again. Oh, nice block by Nate Johnson. Flera. To Johnson, and he's out of control. Tomahawks have sort of lost it here a little bit. 65-50. Trinity, and they're going to walk away with their 6th win of the season. And Trinity will get a timeout. 37 seconds to go in this 4th quarter. Our score 65-50 Trinity. As a reminder, we'll be back on the air next Tuesday night. No games this Friday. So I believe there is a unified game here on Friday. For those of you who've never been to a unified game, I would check it out.
Yeah, that might have been – I have that in my schedule as a Thursday.
Either Thursday or Friday. One of these days this week is the Merrimack unified game. Check that out. I was talking to the athletic director,
Adam French,
Adam
yes.
French, and he was very excited about that event coming up.
Yeah, they had a very successful one a couple weeks ago at this point now.
Excellent.
He couldn't say enough about it.
Yes,
so.
I did see the highlights. Very proud AD. Monroe to the dish. Well, Jensen has showed up. I'll tell you that. Nice play by Morrison. Out of bounds. 65-52 Trinity. This will be their 6th win of the year. Merrimack will drop to 4-6 on the season. O'Neal kicks it to the corner, and I think Trinity may try to hold it here. And Fleur is going to be done. Oh, no, they get Day for that foul.
Okay.
I guess you could have picked either one there. Trinity with the ball now, each team with 4 fouls in this second half. We'll be back again Tuesday night, as we mentioned, next week. Merrimack takes on Londonderry.
The Lancers, that should be a good one.
Should be another very good game. Londonderry also 4-5. And they will be here, I think, let's see, Londonderry's taking on Concord tonight, so I'm thinking they're going to be 5-5 when they get here. Actually, they got 3 more games before coming here on Tuesday night. They play Alvern tomorrow and North on Friday.
Keeping them busy.
So a chance here for Merrimack to sort of regroup a bit, and
certainly have a lot to talk about after this one, Brian.
yes, for sure. And that is going to do it. So the Pioneers of Trinity High School with a very impressive second half tonight. They trailed at halftime 29-27, and they win this one by a final score of 66-52. And no doubt about it tonight, who our Merrimack TV player of the game is. It is Jensen Monroe. I need a calculator for his points. This is one of the better individual performances we have seen here on Merrimack TV. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
Grab the Merrimack TV
20,
abacus.
22, 24, 27 points tonight for Jensen Monroe.
Incredible.
He gets player of the game for the second night in a row. Merrimack falls to 4-6 on the season. 27 points for Jensen. Just did a tremendous, tremendous job. Mike Flara with 9 tonight for Merrimack. Nate Johnson with 2. Logan Day with 5. And Drew McCarthy with 3. And lastly, David Roy with 6 points as the Tomahawks fall tonight 66-52. And for Trinity, Evan Dunker led the way, I believe. Looks like with 13 points, 8 of those in the fourth quarter. 14 points for Kevin Doherty as he went off in that first half. And 11 points for Devon Ellis. He had just an amazing second half tonight. He just absolutely took over in the second half. So tremendous job by Trinity. They come away with the win tonight by a final score of 66-52.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you'll join us next Tuesday right here at the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. Don't forget to download that Merrimack TV app if you haven't done that yet. And, of course, if you ever want to find out more about Merrimack TV, you can email myself, Justin Slez, the Assistant Media Services Coordinator, or Nicholas LaValle, the Media Services Coordinator, at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. Thank you once again for joining us. This is Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.